Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Informatica webinar, What's New with MDM 10.1. This is the MDM solution for the age of engagement. The world of data has changed from improving productivity with data to boosting now customer engagement and boosting experience with great data. So let me introduce you to the team who is presenting along with me. I'm Ben Rund. I'm heading the global product marketing for information quality solutions at Informatica. And I'm really thrilled to have an amazing team working on all these all things MDM topics today. So let me welcome with me, first of all, Manoj Taliani. I call him Miss Rap. Hello, Manoj. How are you? And with me, also Leslie Hanley. She's leading the product management for MDM. I like to call her Mrs. All Things MDM. And finally, also Prash Chandramohan. Hey, Leslie. Also Prash Chandramohan. Probably know him as MDM Geek. And Prash is one of our global MDM thought leaders, and he will be live tweeting along that webinar and also helping answer the questions you might have. So in the age of engagement, there has one thing changed, and it was the way how people work with information. The customer expectations have reached new heights. We've been seeing that companies which are trying to be successful in their digital transformation, they have to take into account four main cornerstones. First of all, the new age of relationships, leveraging the potential of relations between data, relationships between parties, places, and things, relations between individuals, private, business, household, family, and morals, and so on. Crowdsourcing and social influence have changed the world and will continue in that fast pace. Second, in the age of bimodal governance, data governance became a democratic exercise. It is now more agile and works from top down, but also from bottom up. It's bimodal. Third, master data fueled applications are the future of master data management. And lastly, the hybrid IT, which makes master data management run on-premise on a private or public cloud environment. As we know, the world of IT is heterogeneous. You know, from us, from Informatica, we're offering the leading pure multi-domain MDM solution, which is the foundation for the consolidation, delivery, and relationships across all your critical business data. But in addition to that, it's also offering you the flexibility to start small and grow fast along your requirements of your business. Completing that with master data fueled applications for specific industries, roles, and use cases, like Supplier 360, Product 360, and soon Customer 360. So my colleague's going to talk you through all the details in this webinar. The really cool thing for you as a customer of Informatica is if you're building your solution with that offering, you will profit from a unified user experience, from a unified data, a unified workflow, a unified search, and unified metadata, which can easily adapt to new market process needs in your company. And our team is pretty proud that we are the only vendor in that market who can offer this. So the reason for completing our MDM portfolio with master data fueled apps goes also in line with the change in the market. In the digital workplace, data is changing from ownership to access. Nowadays, it's really more important who has access to the data than who owns the data. This new paradigm in the digital workplace has raised the bar of what business users are expecting from their workplace. They need to be fast and more agile. And we have been taking that into account with our offering to offer task-driven and role-driven user experiences for all the different use cases. So who are these, or which are these use cases? Are business users satisfied with their IT? Are they all having the same requirements? When we just look at the roles who have a role to play around business-critical master data. Let's say business users like the director of customer experience or salesperson have a totally different expectation compared to a data steward or a developer. All really have a completely different need. And this is what we are addressing with our revamped user interface, which is really providing a consistent user information and interface to everyone. Next slide. So you probably know, as a business partner and customer of Informatica, but most of the clients working with us, they're counting on Informatica MDM for improving their decision making. Using Informatica for improving the customer service, the cross and the upsell initiatives. But also in times of market consolidation for successful management of mergers and acquisitions. And finally, implementing governance processes and really fulfilling compliance needs are also very well established use cases of our solution. So finally, before we going into what's new, the proud presenting team today, and you hear a lot of great figures about Informatica, but I think there are two things which are really standing out. We're investing much more than the market average in our innovations. And this has been proven across more than 100 different domains and more than several hundreds of millions of records our customers are managing in their projects. And with that, and without any further ado, I'd like to hand over to my colleague Manoj Taliani for talking about the importance of the data-fueled applications in Informatica's MDM offering. Manoj?
Thanks, Ben. Version 10 of our Intelligent Data Platform is a transformative release, particularly geared to address the challenges the customers face as they move from the age of productivity to the age of engagement. Before we dive into the 10.1 capabilities, let's look at our MDM portfolio and how our data-fueled applications align with that portfolio. Our data-fueled applications are underpinned by our Intelligent Data Platform. There are a lot of components weaved into our Intelligent Data Platform, including master data management, data integration, metadata management, business glossary, big data management, security, etc. For today's discussion, we are only focusing on the MDM-related components. On top of our Intelligent Data Platform, we have our DaaS offerings and then solution offerings that comprise of accelerators and master data-fueled applications. Going back to our master data management capability, Our master data management functionality includes our best-of-breed multi-domain edition that Leslie is going to talk about more later. Also included as part of our master data management capability is our big data relationship management product. Our big data relationship management product leverages Hadoop capabilities to correlate vast amounts of structured or unstructured data with your master data. Together, our multi-domain edition and our big data relationship management, we provide the foundation for consolidating, governing, relationship management, and sharing of data across all the enterprises to get the single view of master data. Our data as a service platform includes a number of services, some of them being validating and enriching master data like address validation, phone verification, curated business content from Dun & Bradstreet, and augmenting master data with the Dun & Bradstreet data. On the data-fueled solutions, we have two classes of solutions. One is accelerators, and the second is applications. Accelerators are focused towards accelerating any MDM implementation, whereas our data-fueled applications are purpose-built business solutions to manage a business process and allow the collaboration of users inside and outside of your organization. Let us now look at what our accelerators and data-fueled portfolio looks like. So on the accelerator front, which is on the left-hand side of the screen, we provide solutions to master data across all key industries and use cases, like obtaining a single view of customer data, product data, reference data, and also the industry variants like physician mastering, medical device, single view of a medical device, wellhead master, chart of accounts, etc. On the application front, which is on the right-hand side, we have solutions to manage business processes like Supplier 360, Product 360. We have a Customer 360 for Salesforce, and soon we will have a Customer 360 data-fueled application. Let me talk a little bit more on each one of these. So Supplier 360 enables supplier onboarding, supplier collaboration, and helps businesses to manage supplier risk and compliance. Our Product 360 application provides new product introduction process. It helps consolidating and collaborating across supplier as well as on the demand side, especially in the context of multi-channel commerce. Our Customer 360 for Salesforce is a native Force.com application that provides a 360-degree view of customer within Salesforce across not just a single Salesforce org, but also across multiple Salesforce orgs. It also has sophisticated hierarchy management capabilities built within Salesforce. We are also working on a Customer 360 application that will support business processes like client onboarding in a bank, healthcare organization, or physician onboarding, etc. Our Customer 360 application, like every other data-fueled application, will provide an ability for customers to collaborate with business users, internal and external to the organization. I do want to reiterate that while we are working on a new Customer 360 application, we already have accelerators from a master data management standpoint that are listed on the left-hand side. Customer 360 as a data-fueled application is just building on top of that master data management capability around the customer domain to support collaboration of business users for a particular business process. Now, Informatica Supplier 360 is a master data fueled application that provides, like I mentioned, complete supplier lifecycle management while helping mitigate risk, reduce costs, and support a demand-driven supply chain. The reason I've picked up on Supplier 360 and kind of providing more insight is because it's a data-fueled application that has been built on top of version 10.1, and it gives a view in terms of the capabilities that are in this application and how it leverages the foundation that Leslie is going to talk about. So broadly, what Supplier 360 includes is a complete lifecycle management, right from a standpoint of supplier self-service, supplier onboarding, all the good stuff that MDM provides from a standpoint of supplier information management. Our DAS pieces are integrated for supplier validation and enrichment. We provide an enhanced way for suppliers to collaborate with the buyer side or with a business. It's integrated with our product 360 so that suppliers can upload catalogs and you have a complete catalog management capability. There's built-in supplier risk and compliance capability, once again leveraging our Dun & Bradstreet integration, and helping businesses to basically get a cockpit view around supplier, including supplier say spend management or supplier performance management. It's also integrated with our Informatica procurement product that provides an internal marketplace for employees within an organization to purchase products. So it's all about internal procurement, and it's integrated from that standpoint. It's very strategic to our portfolio,